Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day. Or at least one better than mine. Up here we've got the AETN ready. Well, not fully ready, but it'll be ready soon. For its mission to clean out the oil biome of all of this sour gas. Because we gotta take care of this sherbet. We are working on the natural gas. It's getting fed to all 7 of these? Yeah, there's 7. Sorry, my puppy was distracting me for a minute. He was in the room with me. We just gave him a new sock. And he's letting me his new sock. Why'd you leave the sock alone, baby? Oh well, you can do what you want. It's not a new sock. It's a new sock to him. Okay, so we're taking care of the natural gas. We need another pipe for the sour gas. Meep? Why can't you leave? Okay. Everybody else can leave. Why can't you leave? That's not a good place to nap, Meep. Overheat damage. Well, I guess we're gonna deconstruct this pitcher pump for a while. As well as this one. We don't need the naphtha yet. Okay, we were going to also take care of the polluted O2. Let's check the pipework on that. Right, we built this so that it leaves. That's not actually what we want it to do fully. We want it to go out only if that is polluted oxygen. If it's not, we want it to join the methane line. And we currently don't have the space for all of that. So we're gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna have it go south. If it's methane, it hops over. Oh, that's still not enough space. Okay, digging this. We're going to deconstruct up to here. We're going to deconstruct this. Okay, so... gas pipe element sensor. Okay, the gas pipe goes here. Element sensor goes there. Gas valve. Goes here. I could insulate it, doesn't matter. Okay, this will hop over there. This is no longer doing full lines because the polluted O2 is starting to interfere with the receptor. Okay, and then this one can go up this way. If it is polluted oxygen. We're gonna set this to methane because I think that's the way it needs to go. And hope that we have it correct. Okay. The dupes cannot reach all of this right now, so we need to give them a few ladders. But everything else should be reachable. Okay, high pressure gas vent there. Okay. That should be good. What's this up here? That's just coloration. Oh yeah, there was some polluted oxygen there. Okay. And they cannot reach this. Okay, this will smooth out the floor on that, making it easier for all the gases to escape properly. Okay, we're getting a lot of the water, the steam taken out of here. That is good. They've got plenty of commands to do stuff that they're not getting to. That is fine. Our gas pressure is a little bit higher than I would like, but that's because we're compressing so much because we have a ton of oxygen in here. Where did all of this oxygen come from? Oh, is this off-gassing and then turning into polluted oxygen, then going up there, and then we're just way overdoing it in here? That could be what's going on. What's this flipping around? Is that a gas pipe for the hydrogen? Do. Yeah, that's the hydrogen. Oh, that's also where some of the oxygen is coming from. Yeah, how germy is this oxygen? Well, the slime lung is going down. There's just so much of it, it's taking a while. We're gonna wait for the slime lung to kill itself out before we, let this loose in the rest of the base. Love. Don't go after the monkey. The monkey's not your toy. He was eyeing a stuffed monkey on the bed, and it's like, nope, that's not for you, Bippy. It's not for you. Okay, these have to wait for all of this to go around. I think we should help the natural gas out a little bit in this spot. So we're gonna dig up to here, build diagonally, and then it can pass over the top. I think that will help things a bit. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. It's not an immediate need. I'd rather get this thing built first. Okay. And now they can reach that. That's good. They're working on this bit over here. Good dupes. Now that won't be a flow issue. How are things going up top? There we go, that's the button. Okay, we have some water. How much is it? 18.5 kilograms? I don't know if it's gonna be overpressured or not with that. Let's see if we can get it to work. We're gonna waste a little bit of energy plugging this in. But I just want to know if the gas vents are overpressured or not. And I need to raise the... Nope, that's a 9. It's in their top 10. They'll get to it eventually. But I want it done now. Okay, bird's coming. I'm not gonna plug this in until I know that this all works. And Bert came and left. Good job, Bert. Good job. I really don't need these gas reservoirs because this area cleaned itself out. Okay, good. This functions. And now we destroy that same little bit of pipe. Wait, no, we want... No, it was that one we want gone. Okay, and... we can block this in, I believe. After they destroy that little piece. Okay, Quinn. See you later. We've got more business in here. Okay. So, we no longer need to filter any of this. No, we do need these still. We need those in place, but we don't need the filter in place. But we've already given it its orders. We can just plug this in and not worry about it. Priority. Okay. And then we can turn this off from being on the chore list. No power wire? I never gave it a power wire. Well then. Let's cancel these two. It needs a power wire. Okay, we'll give them a minute to do that while we check on our new printables. Alrighty, what color is my base? Acceptable. Could be better, could be worse. I think these need a little bit more help fighting against that. So let's upgrade them, shall we? Let's deconstruct the ladder. As well as the doors. We're going to move the thermosensor just over by one. We're gonna double up on our Weezwort power. And automation. We don't need the wires here anymore. Okay. How much are you cooling with the AETN? Hello, Fractal Nebula. Once the game saves, I will show you how much I'm gonna cool with that thing. You see how this sour gas? That's like 33 kilos a square over here? Yeah, I want to cool all that into methane. I do not expect it to happen in the blink of an eye. It will take hundreds of cycles. But... oh no, I overrode the button. I was gonna jump to the top. I gotta... My quick link broke. Okay. There we go. Quick link back. I've got plenty of hydrogen. So I'm not hurting for that. Is this out of reach? Oh, it's out of reach. Okay. How did you ever make that? This or the sour gas? I'm gonna guess you're referring to the sour gas. I made all the sour gas because the petroleum boiler broke. As you can see, I have sour gas in here and a little bit of steam still floating around. Yeah, there's still steam in there. Yeah, I've had to rewire this thing a bunch of times to make sure I don't kill my base. It just got too hot is what happened. And I kept feeding it more and more and more, and it just made more and more. So now I have all the protocols in place to keep it from doing that. You were telling me you got the boiler off by 200 C. How do you even... Okay, well, the thing is, my, tank here is way too big for how it should be. You should have just a small zone for it to change, but I have a really tall one and I kept making it taller. So one thing I did late in the process was to put these doors in place so that the crude oil comes in higher, because somehow cooling this only to 402, or heating this to 402, was making this 410, and all my pipes kept breaking over and over and over. I've fixed this thing a bunch of times. So I had to eventually implement a method where it keeps the cold crude oil closer to the top, instead of just moving all of this up. I just made a little gap here for it to collect to cool down this area more. And it's not allowed to pass until it's below 399 or 398. 397. That got implemented after I made all the sour gas. Another thing I had to do in order to stop that was I implemented where this hydro sensor, if it detects anything, it shuts off the input pipe, because my thing was too hot and I kept feeding it. Yeah. Oh, and then I had water coming in through my pipe. So now I clear out anything that isn't crude oil from coming into this thing. That's why there's also steam in here in that little spot. Yeah. But the steam made it all the way down here because it enters at the bottom. And it got too hot down here, and then I had to play chase the steam because the steam kept teleporting upward. But now you can see that I have insulated the access door in, because I feel safe and confident enough that it won't go off again. It's been a long journey with this thing. But in the process, I've made quite a mess out of this area. This used to be a vacuum, and I'm trying to make it a vacuum again. I don't fully expect this to actually get it all the way down into methane anytime soon. Cause it can get down to negative 173, which is below the 161 or so that it transitions at. So I'm gonna try it all. Okay, let me check. Is this thing ready to go? That has power. This just needs to get linked into there. And yeah, that's all set up properly in advance. Oh, I filled these things up without this thing even being open? Okay. Well then. So much for, using these to take up this space. I'll just have to, empty it into the space and then put it back in when it's ready. Because I want to get all the hydrogen out. So let's separate the lines a bit. Let's deconstruct this one so that only this one pumps out. And I'll switch this to, say, gold so it can pump everything out. But not yet. Because I want this built first. At this point, venting to space would be easier. Oh yeah! Venting the space would definitely be easier, especially because space is right here. It's not a matter of what's easier. It's about whatever's the most entertaining challenge. I just want to know if I can do it too. Okay, they are on this. Good. Oh, come on, Bert. You gotta finish the task. Okay. I couldn't do both of them. Good, now I can turn this thing on. Okay, now only this one is sucking out. That's what I want. Okay. And I don't need to hook it into here yet. That'll just confuse things if I do that. Okay, though I do just want for peace of mind to... Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't care if I cool this hydrogen down now or not with this thing. It doesn't matter. I just need to get this vacuumed out. Which will take a while before I send the natural gas in. Okay, right. I had to reconnect these things, don't I? I had them flipped for a second. Okay, that's still going up. That's up. That's up. And then it's currently here. Okay, I want to get rid of these high pressures. We're going to do another gas element sensor. I want to make sure that only the sour gas comes through this pipe. I've built so many of these things now. Okay. Priority. Step that up a tad. Okay. And then it's currently to the pipe located here. I'm actually going to lower that pipe so I don't have to worry about the conflict of the natural gas for a while. So let's let's just build it here. The tubes can reach down, that's all good. Oops. Still still need another pipe. Okay. They can reach that. I need another element sensor. Gas element sensor, there we go. As well as power. There we go. This needs to be sour gas. Has the other one been set up? This one needs to be natural gas. Because I've also got polluted oxygen in this room too. Gotta take care of it all simultaneously. Okay. Oh boy, I've got so much oxygen in here. How are my germs doing? That feels lower. It's so hard to tell. I want this thing to have more of a priority. I want to clean this. Okay, that'll get done. How much is... Yeah, because I've still got over 100,000 of the slime lung germs in this polluted oxygen. That's why it's hard to clean it out of the rest of it. Okay. No filter selected. Okay. This one is the sour gas line? Sour gas, good. Let's make sure that functions properly before I start sending it up further. Okay, it's stacking up. Because it can't continue on, okay. Yep. Where is the most concentrated food poisoning germ place you have? It's here. It is most definitely here. See, there's 0 germs in the CO2. It's all up here in the polluted oxygen. Okay, well technically, the most concentrated is in this biome I haven't dug up yet. Where it's nearly 1 million. It's only 28,000 over here. But it's 100,000 in this spot. So as soon as I clean the air there, this will dissipate now. Yeah, it's down to less than 10 now in some spots, so... It is dying off. Only 1 million rookie numbers. Yeah, I could do better. I could breed the little buggers, but that's not my goal right now. A while ago, I was using food poisoning to fight zombie spores. The food poisoning won. I was rooting for the food poisoning. My geyser storage gas, 2.1 billion. Nice! billion! Excellent numbers you've got there. You can be proud of those numbers. Okay, this is cleaning out. This needs breathable gas. Okay. Good. How bad is the food poisoning in this spot? Oh, there's no germs in this area of the polluted oxygen. So, is your geyser a polluted oxygen vent, or were you specifically breeding the germs? Starvation, that's a lie. I've got nearly 700,000 food. Okay, oh right, this project I did not finish. Okay, I don't care if that's going through a wire, that doesn't matter, it won't use that much power anyway, it's probably going to just stay closed the whole time anyway. Yeah, 5 is fine. Over here, how's my thermal doing? Good enough, the plants are okay. Come on, game. Let me do things, game. Yeah, okay. They are happy little plants. How's thermal over here? It's good. Okay. And we still have deep frozen, yes. Where's my water to freeze and insulated pipes? I don't see freezing in here. Oh, it still transfers heat. It's for me, not you. Okay. That confused me for a second. Okay, they are getting to this. Good. Finally, I can dig this little piece up. That's just a smidge too high. That's fine. Somebody did give Sweepy a plant. My buddy got a buddy butt seed. Good Sweepy. Okay. Buildings. Oh, they made progress here too. Yes. This pipe is deliberately off, right? Yeah, that was for that one. This one's good. That's still running. How's Graham doing? 39.6. Good. That is continuing to go down. Blinking light's still working. Graham's still functioning good. Okay. Up here, what's our density? We are down to 351. Oh, I melted. I froze the ice. It'll unfreeze soon. Okay. Wait, the sour gas did come in? That I connected everything up. Okie dokie, I messed up. So let's do a quick power snip while I reconfigure this thing. Because I did not think I had the sour gas up here yet. And I'm about to break the AETN. I love the laugh you have, or giggle, or whatever. Thank you! I appreciate that. Okay, so now I've got sour gas up here, which means it's gonna float down through the rest of my base. That's lovely. There's no germs in this, right? Okay. So the hydrogen is up here. I can leave that hydrogen in there. And that doesn't need power. Only this needs power. So instead of breaking into the whole thing, I am just going to wrap the wire around and then destroy this one. Because I'm okay with there being a little bit of hydrogen at the top. Because the sour gas goes down and that's closer to the AETN, so that is fine. And the damage has already been done to the AETN, but it survived. Okay, so now this can get hooked back up. And everything should be right as rain. Other than it being damaged, but it's still functional in this damaged state. Nobody can come in and repair it, because I don't need them to. Okay, and then these are purely hydrogen. Good. This is set to hydrogen. So only hydrogen can go into it. But it does not want to come down to the AETN either. Oh, because I was gonna connect these through to each other, okay. Deconstruct that, and then I will connect this up. Did that too soon. Aaron's row and come. We don't want more damage. We don't want more damage. Okay. We will see if these last little bits aren't enough to kill the AETN anytime soon. Okay, now why am I not getting... Oh, I buggered that one up hard. You know what? Let's... Okay, they got to it. Oh, I forgot to check the whole pipeline. I've got lots of sour gas in my base now. Because this pipe was always supposed to be the sour gas line, but I used it for mushrooms to bring CO2 up momentarily. We will see how long these mushrooms take to be happy again. If they don't settle out in being happy, we will fix it in the future, but right now, I have nearly 500,000 fried mushrooms. We do not need these things running. I don't even have them set to enable harvest. So, that'll be fine sometime in the future, right? Well, now I've got a full stream. Except I don't. Now what's buggering it up? Oh, I'm getting steam in it, that's why it's... Yeah, the steam's starting to come over and join the party. That's fine. I want the steam out of here anyway. So the steam's getting dropped off here, right above a liquid tank with a pump. That's perfect. Okay. And we are below 1,000 over here now. But just wait till I crack this open. Okay, all the transformers need to be in water before I do that. Or anything, really. Crude or petroleum, send it over, dupes. This one needs some too. Okay, that will be fine. This one's no longer in crude or petroleum. We need to give it some. And that should be all my power transformers over here. Yes. Deconstruct that. And then that can all go, and then we'll just do it one at a time. Excellent. Right, we're waiting on both of these before I break this barrier down. Because it's a lot more pressure over here than over here. Okay, that will eventually free itself, given pressure time. Wait, what do I have in here? This thing I've never broken into. Do. Game. Chlorine, okay, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, I'm preserving all of the ruins around the map for as long as I can. Just because it's my first playthrough, and I want to be able to see where all the goodies are located throughout the map as a whole once I've dug the whole thing out. And speaking of dig the whole thing out, this needs orders. This one can go, as well as this conveyor loader. Those little bits are good. This is happy for a long time. What do you use for a power spine? Okay, I have a lot of bad decor, is what I'm using. a lot of bad decor. I should really rip out power in here, but I'm not going to right now. Like, even to go way over here, I just used the whole thing. I should really just cut that off there and connect it over here. Not that that's super important. This thing's not even getting used anymore because it's getting used down lower in the map. I've got a pseudo spine over here that needs a lot of work. Like, this whole base needs a lot of work. I'm trying to move it over here-ish, and then have more centralized wires going across. But that's a few episodes away at the very least. You can tell where my old natural formations used to be based upon this. Okay, and now... So basically, I'm not using a good power spine. Okay, now why is... we broke it. Okie dokie. Let's... fix this thing. I'm going to need... bottle emptier... how do I want to do this? Okay, wrong spot for the bottle emptier. Okay, so if I put whatever fluid I want here and here, we can make a vacuum there, and then we can keep stepping in. Okay. It's not meant to be an everlasting one. Just a drop will do. Okay. What is your food source? Okay. Primarily... wait, I'm still in a filter. Okay. Primarily, these little buddies. The, stone hatches. But I'm having issues where my stables are not staying full. Okay. Things seem to work well when I had 3 of these plugged in. Okay. So they're my main food source. I have these glitched out mushrooms that require no input, but they still require the proper atmosphere, which is why they are not having a happy day with all of the sour gas I just fed them. Why not use voles? Because I haven't played with them yet. I just put them in a little prison over here, and I'll deal with them sometime in the future. For a while I was doing fishies, but they're just a remnant now. I'm surprised that my deep frozen food zone isn't cooling down the fishies yet. I have not ranched these guys, they're wild. I've also got some slickster buddies that are a little bit too... Wait, no, they're warm enough now. They're warm enough. What happened here? Did I... Gold amalgam. Well, that's becoming steel. Okay, I'm overdoing it now in the temperature zone here. I was just trying to make it so the slickster buddies could survive, but now they're way higher than I thought they would be. I know voles are the best renewable food source in terms of space. But I kind of want to reuse some of my CO2, even though I have my door crushers over here. Oh no, this level is getting too low now, and we're getting oxygen at the slickster level now. I've still got a lot of slime lung though. No power. Right, I cut the power. Okay, this thing. Let's start with hydrogen. Well, if I just remove this thing, it won't function. I don't want to let it loose until the polluted O2 is cleaned up and the slam lung dies down. Because I have way too much oxygen in here. Because my O2 setup is terrible and I'm sending oxygen into the generators with the hydrogen. But I filter it out right here and then it's all happy. It's like, oh yeah, we have more oxygen here, but everybody's in suits here so nobody's breathing it. So... what I really should do is filter it out up here so I don't have to pump it out from here. Okay, but I have ladders everywhere that thing is going. Liquid. Nope, I want this pipe. I'm gonna do another vent thingy. Okay. Automation. Not gate. I don't know which way to put it until I have my pieces in place. So I need to do the vents first. Gas pipe element sensor. Why did I put this here? Okay, which way do the ports go? Okay, it is this way. There we go. It now has to go through here. And if it's not hydrogen, it can't go past here. That is once this thing is built. That's why I don't use suits. Well, they get kind of scaldy in here. Because in order to run slicksters, you gotta run them at high temps. I only have suits coming into here. Okay, and now it's only hydrogen coming down, so there's no more oxygen being added to here, but I still need to get the oxygen in here out before it becomes killing all my slickster time. Okay, this thing is doing its job. Once the deodorizer finishes cleaning all the air in here, then the slam lung will disappear and I'll feel safe sticking it into the main base. Because that's more slam lung than I'm happy with. But we're going down in numbers and that's good. Okay, this thing's pumping out again. I've got sour gas in this line, but it's getting filtered out. Good. This one has stopped doing everything because it can no longer reach the polluted oxygen, and that is fine. So long as it's staying away from these vents, that is where I want it to be. Okay, they have not attended to either of these. Or this one. This is kind of a cleanup episode from a mistake I made a long time ago. And I can finally get to it. Okay. Ah, they finally finished this whole area. Okay. Well, nearly finished. I've still got half of the bits to go and I gotta keep returning to the zone, but it used to be all natural tiles, and now it's not. Now it's natural gas. Okay, sending green signal. Oh, one of these things kicked in, that's why that couldn't run, okay. Okay, this one's good. We got 1 out of the 3 done. We're still waiting there. Oh yeah, they can go that way to sweep that. Okay. What's my temp over here? 39, nice. Still can't really see the temperature change from what it was, but it is going down. Starvation, you're lying, Quinn. Yeah, you're right there. You're right next to the food. Oh, right. I need to get my food closer to the dining hall. That is a task for another day. Okay, it's a little bit warm in here. I'll plant a wheezewort in one of those. Alright, I was gonna put them over here too. So many tasks. Wait, why is it... There we go. And then I will give them... Holy, I missed your raid on my stream. Wow! Lucky you to get a raid, but I'm sorry you weren't there for it. Okay, oh, I have to hit plant. Hehe. How big was your raid that you weren't there for? Okay, so the sour gas is now down to here, poking its way around the map. Oh, it's over here. That's where it's having fun. Okay, we can get rid of these random things. They have not dug that yet because I did not adequately supply them with a ladder. Okay. Let's let them do that, and then everything will be caught up across here. And because this gap is so high, I might as well just treat this as if there's nothing above it. Okay, and then we can start going down and down and down. Leaving this abyssalite in place for the time being to hold the ocean that we have going on. This is going down. That is working good. This is still doing its thing. They have not delivered here yet, that's fine. But they're going all the way down here for igneous rock. Okay, they are using this petroleum for the thingies, but not this one yet. Oh, we can move another inch closer. Okay. Deconstruct that. Progress. So much progress. Yeah, this has to go all the way down and under in order to do anything. It'll get there. Slowly over time. But I'm not cracking this open until this has liquid on top of it. It does have pipes, right? It does not have pipes. Right, I was gonna build those and opted against it. Okay. We are gonna give it pipes. So that it is safe from overheating. Okay, we'll put it there. And it will have a liquid bridge. And then once all that's built, I can just connect it up and then delete that tile. And that will be a happy one. This one has liquid coming through it to cool it down. But what about this one? Its only job is this, and we're not even using it at the moment. And it has no cooling. We could just say, nah, we don't need this transformer. And not worry about it. We'll do that for now. So that when this gets its water, everything will be fine and dandy. Okay, and this one... It's fighting the natural gas at this level, that's fine. This one, polluted oxygen is up to that level, that is also fine. And this is getting a mix. So we are starting to get more sour gas into here, which I don't want. Because we're gonna have long-haired slicksters and too many of them. Okay, how is the cleaning of the slime lung germs? Still having a rough go. But it seems to be lower throughout my oxygen now. This is cleaning, it's doing its job. Don't need to worry too much about it. Did I never... Oh, I never assigned that one. Okay, deconstruct that. And dig. This. Cool, bye-bye. And we'll set up another system here, since that's where we are down to. Or I wait till we're down here before building any more of them. Because this one's filling up this side. Yeah, we're full up, we're good. We don't need to expedite that. Okay, that's good. How about up top? We never got in here because I never gave them a liquid. Let's just use whatever fluid they bring to me first. I do not care the fluid. Well, I don't want lead or glass, but the other ones are fine. Eh, just the waters. Errands. Okay. It's high on their list. It's number one for a bunch of them, but nobody's actually claiming it. Okay, there's Travolta. There's Travolta. So while we're broken into here, we are going to deconstruct that pipe to reduce any chances of errors. And we have the liquid in place. Okay, that's definitely locked. And there's no errands on it because they cannot reach it. Why'd you go around that way instead of this way? Oh, they want more head clearance, don't they? Yeah, it's fine. They got to it. Okay, now. No errands? They cannot reach still. Nicola. Okay. You're in the base, that's not the issue, okay. These mushrooms are still having a hard time. I'm gonna leave them like this because this is entertaining. Eventually we'll get enough CO2. It'll be a long, long time though. Okay, I probably need to mop the petroleum so I don't get mixed fluids down here. But this is holding the flood between the two. And they have not built this? Okay, Nicola's coming. Okay, we can now hop this way and then down to get to it. So why does it not have any errands? It should be able to be functional. They should be able to reach it. Okay, so that was not on the errands list and they still attended to it. Weird. Okay, well, they'll fix this thing. Nicola's having issues again. You the one with slime lung? Yeah, it's got slime lung. Okay, and the pipe is doing its thing. not as dense as I was hoping for, but we're getting the steam out as well. And we get to mop more of the steam that's condensed. Deconstruct that, and I believe they can do both ladders now. Okay, they have built that. Nice. This will improve the airflow of the petroleum. Okay. So much progress. Okay, both of these are now happy. We can sweep this. Okay, who's coming? Meep is coming. Come on, Meep. Yes. Good job, Meep. And now you can just see the sour gas rushing over. It's like, finally! Whoosh. It's like, natural gas, get out of my way. I got business to attend to. So we're going from tens of grams to tens of kilograms. And yet we're still able to manage a vacuum here. It's gonna go. Okay. They're still working on that. We can get rid of this. My slicksters are not in CO2 anymore. Only some of them. How go the germs? Still too high to release. But the amount of polluted oxygen is going down. Those germs are gonna have to fight harder. Okay, did this new wire... Yeah, that looks cleaner now. Okay, the sour gas that got released into my base is currently chilling over here. And it's making its way down here. So I need to pump the sour gas back onto the sour gas line from down here. Because we have our... Wait, why is that connected there? That is not supposed to be connected. Okay, well, it's still going this way. I've been recycling the same bits over and over. Ugh, such a waste. I need to make another get up like this. No, I don't. I just need to get the sour gas into this line. It's Right now I'm releasing the sour gas there, and that is not the current goal. Okay, so... just thinking where's the cleanest spot to do it. I'll put it here. And we want a valve. One, two, three, four. Yeah, they can reach. That should work. It should go here. In theory. We want the sour gas. How are things going up top? Okay, they fixed this. Things are running. We're up to 9 kilos of sour gas, and it's already below freezing of the water, so there's no point in having water here, but... oh, right, because we wanted to get everything in there before it froze. Because now it's already halfway full to capacity. So we'll just have to wait for some of it to freeze into methane before we can get more into this thing. And we just have a couple pockets of hydrogen. Which can be in there with this, it's fine. Okay, but this thing is just plugging away at its little job. We've got nearly full line. Okay, yeah, that's not going that way. But I should remove that spot just in case. Over here. We have set this to sour gas. And... it's not activating because it is in sour gas and not chlorine. Okay. So we are going to go with an OR system on this and just plug both options in. And the dupes are already on it. Good dupes. But I want to increase the numbers just for funsies. Just for funsies. Okay, this is still going hard. Good. This one is done. Why are these hatches not moving? Okay, they were just delayed? Oh, I'm being raided. Hello, Brickscoper. Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. Brickscoper, Brickscoper. Oh, those are Pips and the is that Gossman specifically? But that's not Gossman's hair. How's it going? It's doing good. I am in this stage of cleaning up my base from my past mistakes. Gossman, but my hair. Okay, cool. So, let's give you guys a tour of the base. If you see the blinking light over here, this is Nicola's bedroom. He's in love with this shine bug, because it's the closest thing to a pigeon that Nikola Tesla was in love with. So we programmed this light to blink in Morse code. I love you. We have Graham over here duplicating water. And he's the giant, largest booger in Oni that I know about. At least a functional, constructive booger, because it is duplicating water. Here we have a giant mess of sour gas with 26.5 kilos per square that I'm cleaning out of my vase. As I was doing some of that tonight while ignoring the gradually heat buildup. I've been working on that too. I've managed to cool my base to a significant degree because Graham has been heating the whole base. You can see the heat coming from here, but I've also been slowly cooling it down with this one steam turbine. It'll get there eventually. Yep, we're down another degree. Hello, coming to share some love from Frickstream. Welcome, Mits2604. Cute, thank you. I love all your guys' emojis. I guess you don't like Graham as much as I do. Whoa, that's a huge base, thank you! I am on cycle 2330. It better be big by this point, though I've had a lot of mistakes, especially surrounding my petroleum boiler. But it at least now has all of the backups I could think to give it at this point. Oh, but why is it not doing this? It's not hitting that one up? Why'd it just go down as soon as people showed up to look at it? There we go. Right, it was doing what I told it. I told it not to give more heat until everything cooled down enough. Yep, it did its thing. It did its thing. This episode, I've mostly been working on removing the sherbet from down here. So this one removes the sour gas, these ones remove the natural gas, and this one removes the polluted oxygen. Up here we've been cleaning the polluted oxygen to make oxygen to clear out the slime lung, which we've almost done. So I can start pumping that out into my base because my slicksters are having an unhappy time having too much oxygen in here. I'm actually gonna set that up right now. Gas element sensor. If it detects oxygen, we'll let the pump pipe. Once I double check where that pump is going. Okay, that does not have a place to go yet. Okay, we can just output it right here and that'll be fine and dandy. The colors really do make it seem like a fun time. If you think in that term, yes. I cannot build this pipe here, can I? They can't build through it far enough. So we'll do this. Make a less attractive pipe run. Talking about tidying up your base, haha. You know that whenever you need to do that heavy work, I can help. So, it's so relaxing to tidy up. What, are you offering to tidy up Brix's base by sending him his save file for you? Sorry, I totally forgot to raid with my stream, so I stopped it without raiding you. It's okay. I still appreciate you showing up and hanging out. Thanks for the welcoming. I got my mitts or mittu. Oh, I go by. Okay. I don't need to do the whole number. I'm fine doing the whole number. Yes, that sounds good. At mitts. Don't starve together for the base cleanup. My bases are never tidy. Oh, you're able to play together in that game, right? I haven't done Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together. Yep, I love Don't Starve Together so much. Okay. I know they're also made by Clay, and I clearly love games that Clay is putting out, because I've devoted 153 hours to this base so far. But I don't think you get as many minions in Don't Starve, is that correct? Yep, I use chests in certain places to have, like, basic stuff everywhere. But, like, that meticulous work. Oh, but I like that meticulous work. Okay. So I offer myself as tribute. That's nice! The original Don't Starve has a cleaner storyline to it, whilst Don't Starve Together is a similar, but more chaotic kind of chaos. Okay. That all makes sense. So you're treating Mitts like your minion. Like I treat all of my dupes like my minions. Okay, so we are making progress here. One little pump at a time. Okay, that's doing good, this is doing good. All the pipes are going through. I want to check on the top. What pressure are we at? Okay. We're almost at overpressuring. At which case, I'll still have a ton of sour gas at the bottom. And my little tricky doohickey to get more gas in here froze over. So I need to find another way to overpressure this room that withstands the cold temperatures. Though I have this here. It is a lock, and it dumps right straight onto there. Okay, let's find a liquid suitable for this. Let's see, oh, that's polluted water? I thought that was petroleum. Okay, give me liquids. Liquids. How low can crude go? -41, that would freeze over here as well. Petroleum 51, that's not too far off from freezing. I don't have supercoolant yet. Or other space materials, I have not gone to space. Okay, what else could handle the temperature theoretically? Not any metals. What about ethanol? 114 could get us there for a little bit. Okay. I do not have ethanol though, but I can make some. I can't even set it up yet. Okay. I've got trees over here. Let's do one ethanol generator. Da 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 da. Is it under power? I thought it was a refinement thing. Let's see, chat saying, wow, so many hours I need to learn how to play Oni. Well, if you watch my videos, you can see all the problems I encountered and how to solve them. Like a minion, haha, I'm dead over here. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed that. And now I found the ethanol distillery. Okay. It has an output for the ethanol, and I'm just gonna let the dupes do it all. This thing needs power, doesn't it? Okay. This line can handle it. I really need to rework my power grid. But for now, I'm slapping things together and hoping they work. Which, what I've been doing for the past 2,000 cycles. Okay, I'll just see how long it takes them to do that. Wait, why do I have so many beds assigned? Or not assigned? Oh well. Let's get more stuff. Okay. That's acceptable. Yeah, increase the number of Wheeze warts did help a bit. Does this tell me activation periods like it does with the other things? No, because this says uptime. This doesn't have an uptime. I was hoping it would. This cycle 0. I guess that means it's staying closed to have zeros. Exclamation point lurk, need us to stretch. I have not figured out any of those exclamation point commands myself. Okay, that'll clean up some more of this polluted oxygen. How goes the digging here? Very slowly, okay. I'm just giving my dupes so much to do. I'd rather pick up the copper ore. You know, dupes, if you wait for... if you dig all this stuff, it'll come to you eventually. Because I've got these things set up. Except this one has finished doing its task and can no longer reach anything. Let's just move it here-ish. We'll just do it in batches. And then there we go on that one. We'll continue the funky wiring and the funky line. Okay. We'll get to that eventually. Gotcha, okay. Cool. Da, 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 da. How are my bases doing? Or my ranches? Full, full, full. Full, full, and full. Okay, good. My mushrooms. I did not. I fed them enough CO2, and then I gassed the whole place with sour gas, and now they need more CO2, but they're just backup food. I've got 800,000 calories. They can go back and forth all they wish. They're not being fed anything anyway, so... because I've got the free food glitch going on where they're in flower pots, so you don't need to feed them slime. Yeah, that's also what I'm doing with all the Wheezeworts. I don't need to feed them phosphorite. And still deep frozen here. How these fishies are still warm is beyond me. Being like right next to the cold, I don't get it. But it's working. Okay, right. We were back to this. No liquid output. Let's just put the liquid output a little bit above it. And we will stick it into this spot with some tiles. And a pitcher pump. Because I don't need to plumb it all the way up to the top. Because I plan on using the bottle emptier anyway. And we are at 20 kilograms. And no more is coming in. How did chlorine get into this? How did chlorine get in? Because I set this thing to sour gas only, and if it's not sour gas, it lets it out. Am I overpressured here? No, I'm not overpressured here. And like there's... Wait, it's from this thing! I set this thing to sour gas. Did it send everything but sour gas? Did I not link it up? No, it's... This is not the right thingy. Yeah, I meant to do... The gas shut off. Yep, I filtered wrong. For how long have you played Oni? This is my one and only base. So, 154 hours. But that doesn't include all of the time I've spent watching other people play this game and theorized about things I'm gonna do in the future. Cause like, in the future, I do want to go for the dupe record of having the most dupes. I'm clearly not going for it right now. I'm making sure I understand the basics of the game before I start really exploiting it. Cause like, this is just backup food. I'm doing it the real way first, but I just like having safety food. In the future, I plan on finding every single way to make dirt and feeding hundreds of dupes off of mush bars. Not even the fried ones, just straight mush. Cause I think it's kind of gross and like fun for this game to like feed the dupes pip poop and like boil their outhouse waste, because when you boil the polluted water that turns into steam and dirt, and making them eat that would it feels so mean, and yet I like it at the same time. But I'm not gonna do that to my dupes until I've understood all the mechanics and like gone for a bunch of the whatchamacallums, why am I blanking on things? Achievements! Why was that word so hard for me to remember? Okay, yeah. I want to do like all the achievements on this run. I know I've already failed Carnivore, Locavore, and Super Sustainable, but I didn't know about those ones before I bought the game, so I'm gonna get everything else made before that. And like things like not okay but pretty cool, I want to do that before space materials using lava, because I've heard you can do that and it sounds so cool to do that. So I'm gonna do things like that before I start zooming upward in the dupe category. numbers. That, and you have to maintain 16 morale for this one. And, well, I'm not gonna treat them so well when I start having a bunch of them. They are gonna get pinned into little corrals and have no space to their own. Why is this door not open? So that's my plan for the future. What do you guys think about that? Okay. And all of the germs are gone. Yay, they all died off. But the slicksters are not happy in their layer of sour gas. But the pressure is going down. This used to be 10k. So that's good. The pressure down here is doing okay. Okay. The steam is going over here? Wait, that's oxygen? Where did the oxygen come from? I don't have any filters to clean the polluted oxygen. Unless I thought steam was oxygen all this time. Well, anyway, I can keep getting rid of old ladders. Okay. Because I am trying to improve the performance and get things situated before I take on the giant task of overdoing it. Okay, this is looking fine. Have I solved this issue? Sour gas. This needs power. Okay, that should be fixed now. And these were not deconstructed yet. No, wait. Not cancel deconstruct. Sometimes these flipping of the buttons messes with me. Okay, this. Everything. And they cannot reach that height. And 3... Wait, no. This can reach to here. I want to make sure these can still grab stuff for a while. Okay, and then we'll just leave the whole layer here for that one. Oh, and the sour gas is gonna fall down here now instead of going all the way over into the pit. Oh well, I can make 2 pits. Somehow I missed every single one of those with the wire. Okay, and they can reach that. Good. They can temporarily reach it. Please do that before you dig in. Otherwise I have to put ladders back or cancel my digs. Come on, dupes. Do the order I want. Good. I know I have to put these ladders back eventually to take out this wire, but for now I want it just to not have the ladders there. Okay. That's still waiting for power. Okay, that's good. Oh, I made that out of copper. And gold. There we go. Okay, now that I've doubled the Wheezeworts, these ones still aren't getting cool. Wow, okay. I keep forgetting how much heat these things make. Okay, this thing. We have ethanol. Good. Bubbles? You don't have any maladies. Why is it taking you so long to get food? Wait, what is here? I thought I had to work to get a fluid into this spot. Chlorine. But that won't last long. Okay, and then we will just deconstruct this one spot, and then they can just pour ethanol in here for a while, and then I'll eventually notice it. And we've already enabled auto bottle. Good. At least with this trick temporarily working with the chlorine, we're up to 50% more than we should have at this point. And the liquid block is holding. That is good. And Graham is doing well as well. Okay, at least these have been doing their job, it looks like. That's still doing its thing. I'm just checking around my base right now to make sure everything's working. Oh, and they're never going to connect that pipe, are they? Because they have to break in to do that. So, we are going to reroute this differently. We can hop across here without too much thermal bridging errors. That should work. And I'll deconstruct and reconstruct one of these bricks, because I don't have the pliers mod, after they've built the rest of it. And you continue to go down in temperature. Good. That's still doing its thing. Oh, I think all this steam finally cooled down. Except for this oxygen up here. That's weird. Okay. So these are all happy. Oh, is this one not doing anything because it's going through the other? Yeah, pipe blocked. That's fine. I only really need one of these things going because there's so much less natural gas than there is sour gas right now. Wait. There was stuff on top of here. I just couldn't see it because of the way these tiles behave. Yep, I dumped a bunch of stuff here. That was me trying to cool that transformer down that I took out. Yep, I did that. Okay. Good, the natural gas is going through this little hole I made now. And... can we sweep any of this yet? Okay, this pump wants to move, but things might change once this is swept up. Good. I had a puddle here for thousands of cycles, and now I'm finally cleaning that thing up. Deconstruct. That's all good. This is actually starting to grow a little bit because the pressure's going down. That is good to see. They're making very slow progress over here. Yep, they did not get to that in time before digging. Okay. Wait, this thing... oh, right, that's a new barricade I made around this steam vent. That's why it's not overpressured yet. Okay. I was thinking to myself, why is this thing not overpressured? It's been there forever. I will dig after they build and take that out. Okay. All the little things are finally coming together. This should finally stop spilling out because I took out the storage things that used to be melting. So I can finally sweep this up. And it should stay dry? Maybe. We will see. Okay, this is still doing its thing. Let's check the top. Okay, we have ethanol in here. Good. And it's continuing to go in. The trick is working. Excellent. Okay. Nothing is selected on this bottle anymore. We're gonna leave it here. And block this in. But our trick is doing its thing. But why is this jumping out of existence? Like, it still shows the ethanol there, but it's sometimes not there? What's happening? Anybody know why it's disappearing for a second? I am going to cancel those deconstruct orders because they are bugging me now. Okay. This is continuing to work. Good. Doesn't matter if they get to this anytime soon. Nothing bad will happen if they don't. At least for... oh, 80-ish degrees. No, wait. 60-ish degrees. Okay, all of this is working. Wait, the sour gas is dense enough that I can justify a second one of these things. Okay, let's give it another gas pipe. There we go. That should reach everything. And we're gonna give it the same automation. There we go. That will double the speed this gets out of here. And these are enabled, and it is just basically dumping it out straight into the next place, isn't it? Yep. Basically straight into here. Okay. Because I had it above them because the natural gas was the biggest problem, but now it's the sour gas that's the biggest problem. So it needs to be below them as well. We're actually going to deconstruct this one. Because green overrides a red, but a red does not override a green. In terms of the signals. Okay. Okay. Why are these still here? Is it because they can't reach? Okay, once this is all cleaned up, which it is now, we can get rid of this and everything associated with it. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. That's one less puddle around my base. Okay, is this still naphtha here? Yeah, that's still naphtha. Waiting for game. Okay. And it's still too much to sweep. Oh, I can get that one. Okay. So, I want to get this water out. Am I able to sweep this yet? Nope. Okay. This whole getup can go. But it can also stay. There's no point in not taking it out now. Okay, the oxygen kilograms are going down. That is good news. It's also lowering CO2 by the door crushers. That is good. Okay, let's set this to oxygen. Wait, no. Not oxygen. This needs to be natural gas. That will keep the pipes off until they actually sense it. Okay, that's doing good. I just have a lot of work for the dupes to do right now. They just gotta play catch up with me. But they keep traveling far and wide for igneous rock. And they're ahead of me in the cleanup for that, because they're going way down here for igneous rock. The They kept drowning themselves in here for igneous rock. Dupes. This broke. What was it made out of? Gold amalgam. Okay, these need to be steel. Oh, the rest of them were gold amalgam and they were fine. It's just that one that's having issues. Somehow there were no germs in this polluted oxygen. Got a little bit of germs here. That's fine, it's just food poisoning germs. Not like any of my dupes ever get food poisoning sickness, they only catch the slime lung. Okay. This is doing its job. Everything else is doing their jobs. It's weird having things go right. Okay. Because that's now at 3. Has this... Okay, this has cut itself by a third. Good. This has also cut itself by a third. Okay, I just want them to dig now. Hi, Danger Copter! Welcome back. We just have a lot of projects going on and they're all doing well. My dupes are catching up with everything. I'm trying to think of what I should do next. Because everything is working. Yeah, we're up to twice what we should be in here. So that's working out. Good. And the temp has actually gone up because we're delivering more sour gas than the AETN can keep up with, so we don't have to worry about the ethanol freezing too soon. Thank you. I'm gonna have to catch the VOD. Looks like the sour gas leaked a bit. Oh, what's that liquid? Okay, which liquid are you referring to? Because this one's ethanol. It has a... it can go to... where did the ethanol go? It can go to negative 114. So it'll be a while now. Ethanol, I've not seen it before. Ethanol is what you're chilling the sour gas to create, right? No, I'm trying to condense the sour gas into methane. Which it does not say here, but the condensation point turns it to methane. The ethanol, I made a quick batch of with the ethanol distillery because I have all the trees. And I just made that so that I could have a liquid in there that didn't freeze over because I used to have water in there and then the water froze. Oh, do trees need irrigation? Yes they do. You cannot do the trick I used on the wasteworts with them. If not, I've got a plan of ruin. Yeah, no. You gotta feed them water, you can't just get the free. But if you grow wild, you don't have to irrigate them then, but you do have to devote your resources to 4 times as many trees. And because I know this spot is gonna get hot, I'm just gonna throw more Weezeworts at the problem. Weezeworts. I have a couple trees in my world, but I want to completely industrialize it. Mine the whole thing out, etc., etc. Yes, 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 yes. I've thought of overdoing the trees too. Maybe I'll leave one earth block with one arbor acorn tree and call my world Cybertron. But remember, the trees just need dirt, which you can get from them, so that pays back. And the irrigation, you do get some water back from converting from spending your ethanol in petroleum generators. Not generators. Yeah. Is it generator? I keep getting that one confused. Yeah. The generator makes the power. And it's the oil refinery that makes the petroleum. I keep getting those ones confused in my head. Oh well, that doesn't seem too bad. Is the dirt positive return? Yes, it is. It is one of the ways I was thinking of making a bunch of dirt to feed my dupes when I have hundreds of them, so that all they are eating is a dirt and water combo of the what's it called again? The mush bar. And I will gladly accept the food poisoning that comes with it, because that is a positive thing, because that makes the dupes use the bathroom more, which gives me more water. And I will not be mush frying them. They do not get to fry, they do not need to lose the the food poisoning. They don't get to lose it. Does it say on here that it comes with? It does not say how many food poisoning germs it comes with, but I love its description. An edible, putrefied mud slop. Mush bars are preferable to starvation, but only just barely. I'm gonna feed them so many of those. I specifically gave up on my meal lice because I used all the dirt on my map, and now I'm composting for more dirt, lol. Yeah, I always wondered if it was intentional that you got a positive return for plum toilets wash stations. Only just preferable. Yeah, it should be intentional that it is a positive return, because you're not just flushing what was in the toilet, you're flushing what the dupes left in the toilet as well. But what shouldn't be exploitable is you can trap some dupes in a loop of I can never go to the bathroom, and you still get all the polluted water. Let me explain with an illustration. I'm not gonna actually build it. I'm just going to outline it in a spot the dupes can't reach. Okay, so if you put a toilet here and a toilet here, and you do something like a pressure plate, where would that be under? Is that a utility? Is it a base? Where are pressure plates at? Is that a shipping? Automation. Weight plate. Okay. can put those there. Wait, no. There. And then you can put some mechanized airlocks. Something like that, but maybe just a little bit further apart so there's more reaction time. But if the dupe stands here, this door closes and the dupe recalibrates and tries to go to this toilet. And then as soon as they stand here, that one closes and they go switching back and forth all the time. And they can never get to the toilet. And even though they never get to touch the toilet still pumps out the same amount as it usually would of polluted water. Because it doesn't matter how soon the dupe is interrupted, it still does the full thing every single time. I plan on doing that to like Meemaw because my Meemaw has IBS and is a vomiter. I plan on trapping her in a loop like this in the future. But you gotta watch out when doing this because they value going to the bathroom more than food. So you have to eventually give them access to the toilet before they run out of food and starve to death. So you gotta input some sort of timer in there to be like, okay, you can use the bathroom finally. Interesting, yes. Yes. I have been doing much Googling in how many disturbing ways I can do to these dupes. Okay, I'll do that when I need the water. I currently have too much water. Okay, we're up to 56. And we still got lots coming. Good. Okay, let's go for the ore. How goes the digging? Can they not reach this little wire? This is unreachable. And these have done their task. Okay, I'm going to make the dupes dig more before I move this around again. I detect an AND gate, lol. That is not at all alarming. I'm a little concerned if I get iron and copper because I have to choose either one. Oh, I have to choose either or. I get the fun now. Let's get that taken care of. They really don't want to dig this, but that's okay. Oh, they've been having to go all the way around. Well, if I make it more accessible, they'll get to it a fraction of a second sooner. Okay, we'll deconstruct this. Okay. Is this thing working appropriately? Okay, I want this sour gas into there. Am I doing this thing wrong? I thought that if this shuts off, it just would work. What did I do? Gas shut off. Why is it not going through? Let's try making the flow more understandable. Because maybe this gas pipe is getting in the way. Okay, they built that one. That is not making a difference. What about this one? Yes, I needed to do that. And now the sour gas is joining the party. Good. Okay. The sour gas is climbing in here. That is to be expected. I'll have to take care of it again here, but for now, the oxygen has been cut down by half. That's good. The CO2 is under control. This is still going down. That's good. And I never finished this loop that I confused it with. Yeah, I so confused it here. Okay, once Hassan builds that pipe, or gets rid of that pipe, I will add the pipe back and then it will all work. Oh, we got to 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Fun cycle number. Wait, I did the bridge? I meant to do this thingy. I didn't mean to get rid of the bridge. I should have read that better. Okay. Okay. Quinn's a-coming. I wonder what the dupes would think about getting a better barber. Cause we were just looking at Quinn, and Quinn's got quite a hairdo. Okay, we are down to 38. Making progress. Oh, but it's puppy time. Yes, hi baby. Oh, you found your sock again. Good boy. Okay, I gotta go play with my baby and his sock. But we accomplished our goal of getting all the sour gas in here, or at least doing the initial steps of doing there and it not being overpressured. Okay, love. I'm gonna say bye to the peoples. And then it's puppy time. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I really enjoyed your company. I hope to have all of you view my stuff again soon. Thanks. Bye.